with time's flown, Laura, we're to the last question, really, which is the one we're asking everyone on this particular series. And I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on this. What is the role of technology in supporting employee experience?
I think, in my point of view, David, technology is one of the many different drivers of employee experience, just like culture is, or the physical environment can be.
Yeah.
However, it's also fair to recognize that as technology is now becoming a more central and a more vital part of how we work and how we deliver value, the impact on employee experience is probably exponential. So I think people today need tools that are fun, that are easy, that are relevant in accomplishing their work. But what they even need more today, and that's also evidenced by research, is a technology landscape that is connected and integrated. So probably the biggest detractor of positive experiences today are the plethora of different disconnected systems and technologies, which requires users to spend way too much time on finding what they are looking for and completing tasks they need to complete. So not only does that have a very negative impact on the employee experience, it also just eventually negatively affects productivity and company performance. So that is, for me, also my team is supporting the development of an integrated digital roadmap to make sure that we do not approach every piece of technology on a standalone basis, but that we also consider the future and how these different systems will talk to each other, and how we can create simplicity for our people so that they can do a better job in a faster amount of time.
And actually, you talked on two other areas, culture, obviously, and physical environment. So one of the things I'm starting to see in particularly some of the organizations in the US now is that the people analytics team, as well as collecting workforce data, it's also collecting workplace data, particularly as hopefully we start to go back into our physical offices. Is that something you see as an opportunity for DSM? Because, again, if we think about hybrid work, understanding how we're going to use the office when we're in the office, and then potentially setting the office up to really enable that, such as innovation and collaboration. Is that something that you're looking at or will be looking at when the time is right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the last nuance is the right one, David. So DSM is investing a lot in what we call hybrid workplace. We obviously, like many other companies, have started some pulse checks with the outbreak of COVID, which is also around how can we facilitate or help our people to work best in a hybrid environment. So that's one piece of work that we have initiated and which is ongoing. But secondly, we will obviously also be exploring how we can use other data sources to facilitate the transition of people getting back to work. And I genuinely believe that people analytics can have a key role there. But this is something that is in more the future pipeline, let's say.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.